So today, I finally had my appointment with a neurologist. I was waiting since the beginning of the year. But before I talk about what happened with that, I'd like to talk a little bit about what happened yesterday. So yesterday I said that I was going to publish at least one video or content per account on the 4 social media websites that I talked about. And I actually succeeded. But I went to bed at 12 a.m. So, yeah, I had a lot more pressure. I still procrastinated a little bit for sure. But it was definitely one of my most productive days. And I felt really good that I was able to do it, even if I went to bed at 12 a.m. In fact, I was so in it that I forgot to pay my rent. But it's not a big deal. I paid it today. But yeah, it's the first time that I forget to actually pay a rent. So it's not a big deal. But it's just to show you that this time I was definitely more focused because I had more pressure. I knew that I had to do a lot more, and that's pretty much what happened. So it was a great feeling, though. What happened today is another story, unfortunately. So, a couple days ago, I started something that I should have tried. Okay, so I bought some bars. Okay, some gluten-free, dairy-free bars, but still, I had already tasted them, by the way. But they were there was a deal like $2 for $5, and I was feeling it's not really appropriate for keto diet. Though it's like borderline. There's a way to use like a small bar, and I wanted to try it before exercise to see if this will help me to get a little bit more carbs, even if I knew that this was way too risky to try. So before working out, it definitely helped. You can definitely feel a little bit more energy to be able to do your workout, so it was appreciated. Though I saw that when I was testing my ketones levels, it was getting lower. I was still in ketosis, but it was borderline, I'd say. And I did that for a couple days, okay? And what happened today is that I took a little bit, another one, okay? Before, it comes with a pack of 2, but I take 1 to try to not break ketosis. So I did that before my workouts, would definitely help for that. So when I tested my ketones after that, it was very borderline. Like it seemed to be on its way out. Okay, that I was unfortunately getting out of ketosis here. But what happened next is worse though. So okay, so I went. I had my appointment with the neurologist at 1 p.m. So I took my breakfast at around 8. And since it was around, it took 1 hour to go there from my house. So when I went away, okay, I was just not hungry yet. So I didn't take lunch. Okay. It may not help this may not have helped, but this is definitely not the primary reason for me, not at all. For what happened after that. See, so I went there, okay, and okay, the appointment was disappointing. I was not expecting anything, so she didn't do much for me, but she prescribed me some medication for people that have migraines, just to see if this will help, even if I don't have the kind of I may not have a migraine, but I definitely don't have a migraine that is painful, like people that tend to have migraines. But it's something that we're going to try, see what happens. I'm going to try like one pill every couple days just to see. Who knows? But of course, there's nothing else that they seem to be able to do for me. So the other thing is disappointing is that I got a phone call from the secretary of my hand doctor, and so what she told me is that it feels like, because I was trying to prioritize my situation. So I don't know if what she said is the exact words of my doctor. Hopefully not, but whatever. It just felt that it seems like to him, I don't have a condition that is that makes sense, to do the surgery. That it's just not something that I should do. It seems like he's not even ready to do it, even if nothing else works. And that's not the feeling that I had the first time, but I definitely plan on calling him back after I try the medication. But like I said, for me, there's only one hope, and that's the surgery. I just don't see how I could ever be free without a surgery. I don't care if it's riskier. That's my only hope. So anyway, if it's true, I'm very disappointed. But if I reach that point, there's nothing else that I can do, and if he doesn't want to do it, I'll definitely go somewhere else. I am even ready to go to the United States in the future to do surgery if it doesn't work here. It's that important for me. But okay, up to the most disappointing thing for me today is that, unfortunately, as I was on my way back home, I also hadn't eaten for a couple hours without having enough ketones, I guess. But whatever, it's not an excuse. But unfortunately, I continue to take. I took that bar a little bit too much. I took it, and another one. It was probably enough. But what happened next is even worse. Is that I went to a store, and there was some deals, and unfortunately, I bought some gluten-free, dairy-free muffins that I had already tested, and so I fucked up. I must admit, I want to be 100% honest with you guys. Fucked up pretty badly, so I just got my dose of carbs, yeah, and I'm definitely out of ketosis right now. But I'm not done. I don't want to be done, even if, of course, having this surge of energy, and I definitely feel a lot more energy right now. Even what I ate wasn't healthy whatsoever. It feels like I shouldn't do that, and I should just give up right away. But I'm still planning on coming back in ketosis, hopefully in a couple days max. Okay, hopefully I'm more fat adapted. It's going to take less time to enter ketosis. Hopefully no keto flu. Well, I may deserve it though. But, that's just the way it is. And it's very disappointing because yesterday was a great day for me. But, I mean, those muffins are not even that good. It's just, really, it's a joke. But anyway, I have a better idea of what it's like now. And surprisingly, right now, I feel better than I was expecting, because when I tried the other bars a couple days ago, even if it wasn't too much carbs, I felt worse. I definitely felt worse. Didn't feel bad yet with the load that I just got. But anyway, if something happens, I'll try the medication, like I said. And depending on how I feel mentally, if it's positive or negative, I'll make you guys know if there's something new also with the end specialist. And that's about it. So thanks for watching, and see you in another video.